Brian in the back. I know you love these immediate post-game sessions, but what are you seeing with your offense?
Stop. Really? Is that the first question? We won the game 20-10. Try another question. What do you want me to tell you? I just laid it out for you. We played the game to win the game. We played the game to win the game.
All right. How about third down then? What is going on with third down?
It's one game. Last game, we were great on third down. Yeah, there was one of the SEC classics, right? Two teams just battling. We did whatever was necessary to win the game. Defensively, obviously the 5 turnovers, playing to our defense. Grant Chadwick was outstanding. I'm sorry that doesn't sound appealing to you folks, but I really don't care. We're trying to win football games. We flipped field position, and I think he had 4 inside the 20. 4 inside the 20. He was our weapon on offense today, and that's how we needed to win the game. We came up with a big play with the run at the end of the game to salt it away. And just really, really pleased with our guys and the way they handle things. You lose arguably your best defensive player in the first series. Then his brother goes down, but we got a third Weeks. And so we brought in the third Weeks. Not sure he knew exactly what was going on, but he's game, which is great. And that's what I love about this group. They just kept battling. Where a lot of teams would have been deflated in the way that went against us early on. They kept playing, believed that they were going to win. And sometimes I think as fans, you got to understand, there are ways to lose that game if you're not smart. And I thought we were very smart in the way we managed the game. And managing it was for the outcome that we got, and that is winning a football game in the SEC.
Then we got to put you in a position to make plays. And so we didn't play well enough. I thought in the second half we came out and played better. We started the second half better, but I put them in a bad situation. We didn't convert the 4th and 1 offensively. They got the ball and I think at the -49 and end up getting a field goal. But then as the last 3, that series and the 2 series after that, you give up another field goal and then a TD at the end of the game. So it's a lot of work. It's not good enough. And so I haven't watched it. I can't tell you specifically who, what, scheme, and I won't, that. I'm not blaming him, but we got to be better because it's not good enough.
You knew how hard these first 2 games were going to be, but how do you compartmentalize 0-2 with the talent that you guys have and a whole season ahead of you, and where do you go from here?
You got to go to work and practice and get better. Like, we're 0-2. So what do you control? You control getting better and getting ready for the next one. I can't sit here and dwell on being 0-2 as much as I need to dwell on how do we find ways to improve. Like, that's what I need to dwell on is how do we get better? How do we evaluate what we're doing? Why things are and aren't working, and how do we attack them even better? So we're 0-2, lost 2 good opponents. We're guaranteed 12. That's what I always say, right? And so we got a next one coming up soon.
Front row on your right, John Brace.
Hey, Marcus. What did Tyler say happened on the PAT?
I didn't talk to him. I didn't ask him. I was trying to get ready for the next play.
I didn't know if you'd seen him after the game. And then you talked about it after Miami, and you said all our goals are still in front of us. We can still go do a lot. Now that you're 0-2 and you don't have that conference affiliation, are all your goals still in front of you this year?
We got to focus on getting better for the next week. The future's uncertain. I don't know what's the playoff number and all those things. It doesn't matter. We need to focus on getting better and getting ready for next week.
On the left, Tyler James.
Marcus, how frustrating has it been that the pass defense just couldn't sort of come through tonight? Why was A&M able to have so much success there?
It's probably multiple different things. Early in the game, we're playing a little bit more zone and not getting enough pressure on the guy, and some guys running free, made some big plays, kind of attacked Mark on the one that he come into games, and he's got to learn. That's it. We got you out there for a reason. You go out there again, and if they throw a double move on you, go make the play. Right? You got to learn sometimes by losing, but I don't know specifically like why all the pass yardage was happening. I know there's some big plays. Like that's the number one reason is the explosive plays. Why were there explosive plays? I'm sure it's about pressure. I'm sure it's about coverage. Like there's probably a lot of reasons. I'll let you know when I see you guys on Monday. But I mean, it wasn't good enough. Wasn't a standard.
Was Devontae Smith able to play tonight? I'm not sure if he played at all.
Injured.
Okay,
I think he's injured. I think he got hurt and he was sore, but I think in pregame warm-up he rolled his ankle or something like that.
Front row on the right, Pete.
And so there you have it, the Coach League Battle of the Titans. Notre Dame, two Notre Dame coaches on the same weekend. Brian Kelly, former Notre Dame coach, and Marcus Freeman, current Notre Dame coach. Which one had the best battle of the Titans with the media? My conclusion that Brian Kelly had the winning hand and sparred with the media, and I'd never seen any head coach talk to the media like that. Had won a game, and they treated him like he'd lost a game. On the other hand, Marcus Freeman had the polite questions, the kind of quiet, polite questions, and he gave the only answers he could, which were, we'll just try to get better. I give Marcus Freeman a C minus. I think he conducted himself like someone who knows he's not qualified for the job and just hopes they'll keep him around. That's my take. Brian Kelly acts like a coach that finally has a good team, thinks he's going to have a good year, and he's ready to go to battle with the media. We'll see how these two teams turn out. As for Notre Dame, going 0-2 might be the death knell to get into the playoff, but don't count on it knocking them out. Losing to Illinois, Southern Illinois, Northern Illinois, some kind of Illinois last year didn't seem to hurt, but it may be that Cinderella has simply signed off on Notre Dame. Georgia gave them a break by not playing their best, in my opinion, and that led to Notre Dame going into the playoffs a little further and extending Marcus Freeman's, kind of run. 0-2. It doesn't look good. What do you folks at Notre Dame think of Marcus Freeman? Do you think it's really the coach? Is he going to get on the hot seat with 0-2? Because you don't have anything to fall back on. If you don't make the playoffs, you don't have much except Rudy. LSU is falling off the pack. They need a good year. And with that offense looking suspect, at the end of the day, Marcus Freeman might well indeed get the last laugh.